In this edition of City News, we'll tell you what these officers are training for. Plus, find out how traffic may be easing up on Crenshaw Boulevard. And we'll show you how residents are getting involved in the future of Hawthorne parks. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Kelly Moody. The Hawthorne Police Department recently held a SWAT medical training session. Francisco Castillo gives us the details.
When a SWAT team enters a dangerous situation, anything could happen.
During that time, they're encountered by simulated gunfire, where they receive numerous injuries, and they have to come up with a tactical plan to treat themselves, their partner, and to get themselves out of there safely.
Officer Michael Murray and Lieutenant Eric Lane are training officers from the Hawthorne and the Redlands Police Department in order to be able to rescue anyone injured on location, including their own partners.
From the moment that an injury occurs, you can, one, start the interventions to save life right away, or you could wait for the fire department, ambulance to get there, but you're really losing critical time that you could be actually preventing further injury.
However, before they can begin to start administering medical treatment, the officers must first leave the X, the spot where the injury first occurred.
One of the most important things that we teach is getting themselves, their partner, and their other teammates away from the area in which the injury occurred. And the reason for that is if we allow officers to continue to go in there, significant injuries can occur to them as well.
The amount of time this takes can be crucial, especially if the wound damages an artery or a vein.
If those are severed from a gunshot wound, penetrating trauma such as a knife or even an impaled object, you can bleed out in under a minute.
In those types of situations, Lane and Murray made sure that these officers had the tools and the knowledge to stop the bleeding.
Really what we're trying to do is teach the officers to put tourniquets on and or a wound packet and create pressure in that area, really to try and slow the bleeding and create some type of clotting system there to prevent further injury.
By preventing further injury, Officer Lane says this could ultimately save a person's life. For HCTV, I'm Francisco Castillo.
For more information about the Hawthorne Police Department, visit www.hawthornepolice.com. The City of Hawthorne has completed yet another improvement project. Jennifer Maria was there at the ribbon-cutting ceremony to bring us all the details.
The City of Hawthorne celebrated the completion of the intersection widening and traffic signal construction.
This project was the first phase of a larger $4 million project. Capital improvement project, which created double left turn pockets at the intersections of Rocket Road and Jack Northrop Avenue with Crenshaw Boulevard.
New signals were also added to accommodate the new lanes and help ease traffic. The entire project was funded through grants, Measure R, and the Highway Safety Improvement Program.
It's all about trying to soften the amount of traffic on this street, as well as helping protect the employees of SpaceX and the City of Hawthorne employees.
Not only for our city, but for the public safety of those employees that are crossing and making their way for parking here on Crenshaw Boulevard.
The city's continuous efforts in improving its streets have companies like SpaceX also investing in their infrastructure.
It makes me really happy to know that businesses like SpaceX want to stay here in the City of Hawthorne, that they're investing in the City of Hawthorne. The parking structure that we see right here to my right is a testament to that their numbers are growing when it comes to employees, that they're needing to invest in their own infrastructure to support their business.
Through Measure R, citizens can expect to see additional projects from this ballot measure that passed in 2008. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To find out about future events happening in the city, visit the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. Hawthorne residents had a chance to express their thoughts on the future of Hawthorne's parks. We visited the Memorial Center to find out what it was all about.
The Hawthorne Memorial Center opened its doors to the community for an assessment of the city parks. This was a chance for residents to voice their opinions on changes they would like to see in their public spaces. Linda Ruiz's children play baseball. She says she's more than willing to give up time for the city if it means giving them a place to practice.
reaching out to your community is one of the best ways to get things done for your own community. And if they can make it out, why not? It's, an hour of your time.
The event was hosted by From Lot to Spot, a nonprofit dedicated to community engagement for park and local space development. Viviana Franco is the executive director.
We want to hear from the community. These are their spaces. This is where they take their children, where they go to walk. It's important that they are a part of what amenities go in these parks, what types of play features. It's their parks. We want to hear from them to build spaces that they will enjoy.
Franco explained that each resident who came to the meeting would be able to vote on certain ideas for park changes. Iris Gonzalez was one of many concerned voices in the room. She says her local park does not even have a water fountain.
Primarily in the mornings and in the afternoons after school, the kids come and meet up, but the park is under bad conditions. There's trash, there's no grass. That's why I came to support.
Franco says all the concepts discussed at the meeting are aimed to be presented to the Los Angeles Board of Supervisors in May, where funding decisions will be made.
If you were unable to attend this meeting and would like to learn more, visit www.lacountyparkneeds.org. The Bicentennial Park renovation features mosaic art pieces designed by residents. Kathleen Mendoza has more on the story.
Community members gathered together for the Bicentennial Community Workshop where discussion for park renovation was underway.
Tonight they will be designing the mosaic pieces that the mosaic artists that we are working with will get to translate into creating mosaic designs that are going to go into actual pieces around the park.
The Trust for Public Land selected public art artist Kim Emerson to be a part of the Bicentennial Park renovation.
The mosaics are beautiful and that people feel happy when they come into contact with it, and that it's a project that represents them.
This allows the community to take ownership of the park and have an active role in the design and construction.
We reach out to the community to get their ideas so they can have a voice in what they would like to see the project to be.
Lot to Spot nonprofit was able to secure a grant to help redesign the park along with the collaboration of Trust for Public Land and the City of Hawthorne.
It's really great to know that this is taking place and, the community is being involved and incorporating our ideas.
Hawthorne residents also expressed their thoughts on how the new park will benefit the community, primarily for kids.
Just be a great way for kids to get outdoors rather than just being inside on their phone.
No exact date has been confirmed for the groundbreaking ceremony. In the meantime, community meetings and workshops will continue leading up to the opening day. For HCTV, I'm Kathleen Mendoza.
For more information on the Bicentennial Park renovation, contact Maria at fromlottospot.org or 323-786-2587. And for more information on Kim Emerson's mosaic projects, visit www.kimemersonmosaics.com. Coming up next on City News, stay tuned to find out what a local high school did to help celebrate Black History Month and see how a local school is trying to change the future of their families. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Students, faculty, and community members gathered together for the first African marketplace held at Hawthorne High School. Kathleen Mendoza has more on the story.
There was plenty of music and talent at the first African marketplace hosted by Karen Charles, Spanish teacher at Hawthorne High School. Students demonstrated their talent and knowledge to the community in celebration of Black History Month.
We are just welcoming the community with vendors, speakers. We have hot dog on a stick. We have NFL players. Starbucks sponsored us a little bit. So we just have a huge community event to celebrate Black History Month, and everyone is welcome.
Her idea was to include the entire community.
To make it really about the community and not just one select group. And it just started from an idea. I called one person and another person, and then just kaboom, and now we have the African Marketplace, and it's so amazing.
From singing, dancing to improv skits, students were able to demonstrate their talent to the community and even step out of their comfort zone.
I'm doing the dance in front of people. There might not be so much, but like they were all looking at me, and also I will be more confident as I was today.
Performers expressed gratitude for the first African marketplace.
I think it's great for the students. I think it's great for the community to get everybody out on a beautiful Saturday here in LA and just enjoy the arts and enjoy the company of each other.
Pictures and autograph signing were also included at the event with guest speaker Brandon Manu-Malauna, former NFL player who had a message for the youth.
Kids having a more of a self-respect for each other. And I think that uplifts themselves, that uplifts the groups they hang out with, that uplifts everyone in their surroundings. And I think that'll go a long way.
The support from faculty members did not go unrecognized.
Community events like this are super important for our kids, for our neighborhood, because it shows unity.
The first of its kind, like I said, and in the future it should become practice that we do something for Black History Month.
Karin hopes to make this an annual event and add more events throughout the year to highlight other groups and bring ethnic awareness to the community. For HCTV, I'm Kathleen Mendoza.
Karen Charles plans to make this an annual celebration. For more information on upcoming events hosted by Hawthorne High School, visit www.hhscougars.org. Hawthorne Middle School held Family Financial Literacy Day. Jennifer Murillo was there to tell us more.
Parents were invited to learn about finances and were given the skills to financially prepare their children for the future.
It's something that's universal, something that can be learned, and obviously if we teach our students at a young age to manage their wealth, it's in the long run better for them.
I realized that this workshop can help you with money and taxes when you grow up, and it can also help you with college.
The free workshops were sponsored by Chevron and the California Council on Economic Education. The various workshops were taught by volunteers from banks and financial institutions to credit counseling agencies and several others.
If you're putting that money in that savings account, guess what it's doing? It's earning money for you. So even though you have to report it on your tax return, it's earning money for you.
Money management, budgeting, knowing where and how you're spending your money, to the long-term goal of investing in yourself, investing in a long-term decision making so that you have better financial fitness as an adult.
It's something that's not taught in school, so to be able to walk away with just some really concrete skills that will help them continue to have that ability to manage their money throughout their life will be very, very valuable.
The students were also in a workshop learning about career planning and how to manage money.
It was very interesting learning about new things and learning our future.
I learned that out of today that in the future I have to set up goals to have a successful life and to make sure that I achieve these goals so that I won't end up being a mess.
This is something that's just not about a one-day workshop, but is teaching a lifelong skill.
Principal Rudy Salas plans to make this the first of many events that will continue to educate parents and children alike. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To find out about future workshops like this one, call Hawthorne Middle School at 310-676-0167. Come listen to Hawthorne's annual State of the City address and luncheon on Thursday, March 24th. Registration and VIP reception will be from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. and the event will begin at 12 p.m. For more information, visit www.hawthorne-chamber.com. Each year, the Lions Club in Hawthorne selects one person for the Citizen of the Year. We visited the Moose Lodge to see who was chosen for this honor.
A crowd gathered to celebrate Sergeant Chris Cognac from the police department, who was chosen as the Citizen of the Year.
This means a lot to me, Citizen of the Year.
President of the Hawthorne Lions Club, Alex Montero, was part of the committee who chose Sergeant Cognac for this honor.
An individual like Chris Cognac is the one who makes this community safe and make this community actually a livable and a nice place to be, that our kids can go play soccer and go play hockey thanks to him and the police department.
What's motivated me to get involved is the fact that you can really actually make a difference in this job. I mean, police work isn't about just catching bad guys. It's about building community and about instilling trust.
Sergeant Cognac has been a part of the Hawthorne Police Department for 25 years and is best known for his city projects like Coffee with a Cop and Hawthorne's newly opened futsal fields. But it seems like he already has plans for the next big thing up his sleeves.
I have a new project that I'm working on that I can't really say, and with another major sports team, different sport, to hopefully put another significantly more expensive facility in that space over there, so kids can play and adults can do stuff.
We will have to wait and see what new addition will unfold in the city, but for now, Sergeant Cognac and his friends and family are proud of this recognition.
The Lions Club holds a variety of events throughout the city. You can stay up to date by following their Facebook page, Hawthorne Imperial Lions Club. When we return, we'll show you what got Hawthorne Elementary and Middle Schools buzzing like a bee. Some students at Jefferson Elementary School were taught the art of dance. Jennifer Murillo was there to tell us why.
2 third-grade classes and a group of 4th graders had a dance performance for their families. The California Dance Institute taught students several dance routines that they learned in only 8 weeks.
I felt great because I improved a lot.
They're highly motivated to participate in the dance program. They're very energetic and they seem very happy to be a part of it.
I felt like I had butterflies in my stomach.
The Dance Institute is an in-school dance and music program that teaches life and learning skills to children.
It's a methodology that we use that's really tied to the music. We have live music in every class. It's a call and response. It's I go, you go. They learn the steps, they learn it to the music, and they learn a lot about sequencing and how to put steps together, which is actually very similar to what you have to do to learn to read and write well.
And more well-rounded people and more successful in their futures.
Dance also teaches students mathematics using the counts of the dances and gets them moving.
It gets them involving space, their bodies, getting to know each other, paying attention to their surroundings, their teacher, multitasking.
During the performance, even a parent got involved.
Here we go.
This is the second year this dance program is held at Jefferson and was made possible through the Take Part Arts Initiative, which brings different organizations and schools together to ensure that over 20,000 children in this region have similar access to art education.
In order to improve academic performance, you actually need other stimulus, and the arts do that almost better than anything.
Lead dance teacher Trisha Niemeyer mentioned that at the start of the program, some were not really interested in participating, but as time went on, they all became fully involved and loving it.
Even when they mess up, I am like, because you can see it in their face, they care. Like the mess ups, even just like you can see them, like they realize what they did. But what I try to really stress is like it happens, mistakes will always happen, and it's important just to keep dancing and be aware that like you're not the only one.
I've learned that even though like you mess up or anything, it still don't matter because we all can dance and we have all dance in our hearts. You should just pretend that never happened and go to what everyone else is doing.
The students will continue to learn routines, and in June, all the 3rd graders will be in a big show that will be held at Prairie Vista Middle School. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To learn more about the Dance Institute, go to their website at www.californiadanceinstitute.org. The first spelling bee dates back to 1925 when 9 newspaper printers came together to start the National Spelling Bee. The Hawthorne School District keeps that tradition going. Reporter Daniel Lindley has more.
And I welcome you to the 10th annual Hawthorne School District Grades 4 through 6 Spelling Bee.
Spelling Bee winners from the 7 elementary schools and 3 middle schools that make up the Hawthorne School District spelled their way into the 10th annual District Spelling Bee.
So our students in 4th, 5th, and 6th grades have competitions at their school sites, and then the winner and runner-up from each site comes and competes in our district competition, and the winner from this competition will go on to the county competition.
And hopefully they make it all the way to the National Spelling Bee. A dream come true for Daniel.
Whoa, I thought like I should avenge myself because in the 1st grade I was in spelling bee and I lost in 4th place by misspelling the word lady.
According to Daniel's teacher, Liz Crossan, her key to success is constant repetition and trying to come in every day, and little by little reviewing the words.
Also teaching them syllables, and to take their time and the definitions of the words, and also Greek and Latin meanings of words that really help them understand what the word means.
And what does the winner receive for his spectacular, superb, and spot-on spelling? Bragging rights.
just the pride of knowing that you're a great speller. We do recognize them at our next board meeting, which is next Wednesday night, and we present them with a plaque.
After all said and done, the school board hopes that the students walk away with higher self-esteem and self-confidence. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Daniel Lindley.
For more information regarding the Hawthorne School District Spelling Bee, you can visit the district website at www.hawthorne.k12.ca.us. Students and their families from Jefferson Elementary School were invited to a night of family fun. Jennifer Murillo takes us there.
Jefferson Elementary held its first family art night.
Our children are not always exposed to the visual arts or visual art media, so we wanted to make sure that they were getting some additional exposure in addition to the vendors going into their classrooms and teaching the lessons throughout our school day.
The arts always give you that freedom to create what you have in your mind from your imagination, and you're the innovator. So it's very important to exercise that part of the brain.
5 stations ranging from painting to engineering stations had even the youngest child interested.
It's so great because I love painting and I love all these stations. I got to be all messy and have some fun.
This art enrichment program helps expand children's art world, elevate their self-esteem, as well as create special moments between children and parents.
It's going fabulously. The parents seem to really enjoy it, and more importantly, the kids, are receiving some exposure that they might not, have had before. So
It's really important right now because you're creating dialogue, you're spending time together, you're learning about each other, and when you make something together, that also is a whole new dynamic.
We were doing this of shapes on paper, and we were painting also.
The artwork of artists Vincent van Gogh and Pablo Picasso was chosen to inspire.
They are making the decisions. They are in charge of what they're doing.
Because you could be creative and be yourself.
People have a tendency to be a little bit afraid of art, or they think that they're not very artistic, but everybody has talents in the arts, and this just goes to prove it.
Principal Wendy Austinson hopes that this is just the first of many family art nights to come. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To learn more about Art to Grow On Children's Art Center, visit their website at www.arttogrowon.com. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these future City News stories. We'll take you inside Hawthorne's Neighborhood Watch to find out how to keep your community safe. Also, we'll bring you all the details from the 2016 Business Expo. And we will bounce over to the Bunny Breakfast for a spring celebration. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We leave you now with footage from the Family Art Night. See you next time.